In late 1999, the yellow dot-munching ghost gobbler Pac-Man made the jump to 3D platforming in the form of Pac-Man World for the PlayStation 1. The game did really well at the time, so almost 13 years after that, the game would get a remake for 8th and 9th gen consoles, hence the Re-Pac. Aside from free versions of the original arcade game, and give or take playing the OG at some arcades, I didn't own a Pac-Man game, and upon remembering Re-Pac, I decided to get it while it was on sale. And it's a nice opportunity to gloss over what works well in the new take on the old game and what doesn't. Hope you brought your appetite, because those ghosts won't get themselves. Hey, I'm Owen the Fictionboy, and here's my good thing bad thing jig on Pac-Man World Re-Pac. Good thing. While the original game was on PS1, this remake is on Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and PC. Don't know why the OG was a PS1 exclusive, but it's nice other consoles aren't left out now. Bad thing. Why is this remake not a part of Namco's Encore series of 3D remakes that came out this console generation? Pac-Man is the main mascot for the company. Don't leave him of all characters out. Good thing. Everything is in glorious 4K, and except for one particular console that can't get this for most of the massive titles, the game runs at a smooth 60 FPS and has beautiful graphics. Bad thing. The Switch version does have the option for a resolution or performance mode, but the latter can barely reach 60 FPS, almost making 30 FPS in HD tolerable. Good thing. The design of the main villain, Pac-Man, is much more scary looking, as he looked a bit goofy in the original, so now you know he's a threat that means business. Bad thing. How come the ghosts are speaking gibberish? Sure, the subtitles are there, though it's still rather strange, especially since the Pac people don't talk whatsoever. Good thing. Grabbing a power pellet for the first time is nothing short of satisfying, as ghosts are afraid of you, and you get applauded with the word perfect for when you eat all ghosts in a section. Bad thing. Even though platforms would appear sometimes when getting the power up, they won't be in all areas, so you better watch how far you go. Good thing. The metal dot gives you a metal suit, which allows you to walk underwater, defeat enemies covered in metal, and you're invincible to everything, except falling, but still. Bad thing. A power-up that makes you metal and sink in the water? Gee, I wonder where I've seen that before. Yep, I'm looking directly at you, Super Mario 64. Good thing. The levels all have mazes, fruit, and the letters that spell Pac-Man, so be sure you explore and collect everything, including the letters that'll lead you to a bonus stage. Bad thing. Not really fond of playing the slot machine at the end of every level, because I don't need extra lives that badly, and making a match is hard. That especially goes for lining up Galaxians and getting a fever. Good thing. Ghost Island is such a nice hub world as you get to explore the different locations there, and you can even choose the order of how you complete them, outside the final world. Bad thing. Why does the Ruins area have only 3 levels, including the boss stage, whereas the other areas have 4? That is pretty odd, and I don't just mean the number of levels in total. 23. Good thing. If you're new to Pac-Man 3D platformers, there's an easy mode you can turn on in the settings or after dying multiple times in a row. Bad thing. But I don't really need it, because the game isn't that hard thanks to how easy it is to get extra lives, thus why I never got a game over. Off-topic thing. The 8 live-action Spider-Man movies are coming back to the big screen. Yep, from mid-April to June, you can see the Sam Raimi trilogy, the Amazing duology, and the MCU trilogy in theaters on Spidey Mondays. Will you see one, see some, see all, or maybe none? Good thing. Pac-Man can jump, throw dots, bounce on his butt, roll, and new in this remake is a hover that can save him from falling, albeit for only a couple of seconds, though it's still neat.
Bad thing.
The moves do, however, make me question why there are teleporters that can take you to the locations when they aren't that far away to begin with.
Good thing.
The Chrome Keeper fight is interesting as you can only reach him with the metal suit, but you also have to watch out for the magnets that can pull you up to the ceiling.
Bad thing.
The Anubis fight is a tad too difficult as the first phase is fine, but as you progress, more enemies and obstacles are added, giving you so much to deal with at once.
Good thing.
The Kane Galaxian fight and stage is a nice homage to the Galaxian arcade game as you are on a ship shooting down enemies and showing that you are indeed a star.
Bad thing.
The Clown Pre-stage is more of a rejected minigame than a boss stage. It'd be a lot better to fight a big creepy clown than to race against a bunch of small ones.
Good thing.
If you saved all the members of Pac-Man's family, you get the good ending where Pac-Man forgives Talkman, and the ghosts are invited to Pac-Man's birthday party.
Bad thing.
The final battle is admittedly cool, but can be pretty hard, so you sure would need to save the family so you can get your health restored whenever you come close to dying.
Good thing.
After beating the final boss, you can play the classic Pac-Man game to have a blast from the past, and you can even press a button to insert a coin like you'd do in real-life arcade games.
Bad thing.
But because I'm not that great at classic games, I can't get anywhere near round 9. The ghosts move faster, and the power pellet duration is even shorter the farther I get.
Good thing.
The credits level is so thrilling to play, as it's a bit of a challenge to get all the letters that spell "Thank you for playing" throughout the locations, not to mention that banner of a Pac-Man song.
Bad thing.
Why is a special metal suit and jukebox paid DLC? They couldn't have come in a free update? What's next? Paying to change your controls? Paying to turn on or off Rumble?
Good thing.
The original game and the remake got a lot of positive reviews in terms of graphics, animation style, puzzle solving, challenge, soundtrack, and standing out from other platformers. I can see why the original game did spawn a couple of sequels, and that Pac-Man got more than the typical maze game in the future, even if the remake did get criticized for a lack of innovation.
Bad thing.
I have a feeling we may not get remakes for the other two Pac-Man World games. Also, you know how I said earlier that the original game was a PS1 exclusive? Well, there actually is a gimped Game Boy Advance port that's been left in the dust. Please give us more 3D Pac-Man, remakes, or perhaps even new outings, if that's possible. Woo-wee, was that a snack pack or what? If you weren't around for the original game, give this remake a go if you want to experience Pac-Man in a platformer, regardless of whether or not it leaves you hungry for more.
Still need more fiction? Then please give this video a like, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications. Also comment below and follow me on Instagram for teasers and thumbnail previews of videos to come in the future. Thanks for watching, see you again soon, and good night-o!